This lesson that we're going to do next is going to be leaf rubbing. And you can use any of the leaves that you find on your walk that Miss Chris talked about earlier. Pick up really interesting ones to document your special fun day out. This session is going to be charcoal leaf rubbings. And a lot of you have probably done some form of this before, but for those of you who haven't done this before, this is a pretty cool way to record leaves that you found like on a nature hike or wandering around in your yard or a family member's yard or in the park. The first thing you have to do is you have to go find some leaves. And I have a selection of different types of leaves here. You want to look for ones that have unusual shapes and really good veining on them, meaning that the vein parts of the leaves stick out really well. This one's a little wet, so we're not going to use it. We're just going to set it to the side. We're going to use this, I believe, is a sweet gum leaf. We're going to use that for our first one. You can use any type of paper you want for this. You can use regular computer paper. You can use a brown paper bag if it's good and thin. I have a piece of brown toned paper that I tore out of one of my sketchbooks that we're going to use this on today. So what you do is you take your leaf. Let me move these out of the way just a little bit so I can get this in the picture here. You're going to take your leaf and you're going to put it with the vein sides facing up. I'm going to go ahead and take off the stem, just pinch it off with my thumb and put that to the side. Lift up your paper, put your leaf underneath it, and then press back down. And you want to make sure that you've got your finger somewhere on that leaf so it's not moving around. Then you can take your charcoal, which is what I'm going to use today, or you can use a crayon or a pastel. Just make sure that it has a bare side, that there isn't any paper on it, so you can use the full side of the item that you're using. So you're going to take it, make sure you're holding your leaf down, and you're just going to gently rub on top of the leaf to make an impression. There you go. Can y'all see that? I hope y'all can see that. These always turn out really, really cool. Go back and just kind of touch that just a little bit to get the full leaf. And if you know what type of leaf it is, you can take your Sharpie or a pencil or a pen and you can write it next to it. I believe this was with sweet gum. So I'm going to write that here, and then you can put the year that you found it, and you can even write down where you found it at. This one was found at my friend Chris's house. So you can also add different leaves all over the rest of the paper. And if you want to use different colors, you can do that as well. It's always fun to experiment and see what you can come up with. Okay, so once you've got your picture completed, you can take hairspray actually and spray it lightly on top of your charcoal if that's what you use, or if you use a loose pastel. Spray that hairspray on top of it and it will help set the loose pigment and keep it from rubbing away completely. You do want to be careful with these. Don't stack them on top of each other unless you have some sort of protection between it, because this will rub off onto something else. So hairspray or a fixative made for art supplies works really well, but I've always just used hairspray. So if you do this, please share with us the pictures that you create. You can drop the pictures in our inbox, or you can share them to our Facebook page. Looking forward to see what you create.